Hi, my name is John Rampton, and I'm here with Bob Charlton. Today we're talking Penguin SEO and some of the future things that are going on, and just a little bit more about it. So Bob, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I am the co-moderator of the Google SEO forum on Webmaster World, and I guess I'm one of the veteran SEOs. I've been freelance SEO since '97.
Wow,
yes,
that's a while, and since SEO before it began.
It's, since it was easy.
So it's definitely changed over the years, but what have you seen recently in the Penguin updates that you're liking, and can you tell us a little bit about what you're seeing?
Well, I'm seeing an awful lot of crap sites disappearing.
Yeah.
And I hate to characterize an awful lot of affiliate sites as crap sites, but
they are.
An awful lot of them are. They've been cranked out. They were boosted artificially, and I fault Google in all this, by the way, for not having done Penguin a lot earlier.
Yeah.
I suspect they didn't do it earlier because they were trying to avoid collateral damage.
Yep, agreed.
Now, it may be, how shall I say, that there still is collateral damage. Probably if you have a site with no good backlinks, you've just disavowed, and you have a competitor who cares enough, that competitor could take you out pretty easily.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, very easily.
I don't think, though, that Penguin was inaccurate. For the most part, I think it was pretty much right on.
Yeah. So what can webmasters do right now to protect themselves from Penguin?
Well, I don't think you protect yourself from... Are we talking about webmasters who've been hit or webmasters who haven't been hit?
Both.
Okay. Those who've been hit should actually do a very thorough look, including at themselves in the mirror.
Yeah.
Right? And figure out how they built these links, really, truly. Not get into a state of denial about it. Not get wrapped up in emotional thingies like they did this to my great site. Figure out what their unique value proposition is, what's good about their site, whether they actually have enough legitimate natural links to make that site on that domain worth preserving.
Yeah.
Or whether the whole site was built on artificial links.
Yeah.
Okay. If they actually have, some natural virtues, things that actually attracted links, they have to go through the disavow process. I just posted actually late last night, and it probably shows because I'm really tired right now. I just posted to somebody who saying, well, we tried everything, we even tried changing the anchor text in some of the links. Yep. And I'm thinking, whoa, this is a total misunderstanding.
Yep.
You don't change the anchor text in the link that you've arranged to get and expect Google to think that this was a natural link.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Essentially, how shall I say, that link is unnatural.
Yeah.
The site that gave it to you, or at least the page that gave it to you, is already blacklisted. I would disavow everything from that domain. That makes your job a lot easier rather than trying what to hang on to and all that. Okay. And as Matt said in his second pronouncement on this, you do it with a machete.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
That's kind of what you have to do.
Okay. However, you first really want to look at, the real links you have. You don't disavow everything, right? Unless your site is worthless. Okay. But if you've built a real brand and you just, went through an unfortunate period in your backlink building, then you try to hold on to it. Okay, now this is the other thing about disavow. You're not going to recover after you've gotten rid of the links that were keeping you up.
Yeah.
Okay. What you really have to do, and chances are if you got hit by Penguin, you also got hit by Panda, you may have gotten hit by Mayday. You probably
a car on the street and every different animal coming down the highway.
You probably had a lot of thin, unique, thin derivative content that actually wasn't worth linking to, which is probably why you needed to go out and get artificial links.
Yep.
Okay. So you have to figure out, chances are you should cut down the number of pages you have. You should look at a core of what you've got that's worth preserving.
Yeah.
Really beef up content.
Good, not just content, good content.
Not only good content, but user engagement.
Yeah.
You know, you really need to build a brand. You may or may not be starting again all over. Mm-hmm. If you are starting all over, completely all over, and you have no following aside from those paid backlinks, maybe you should just start a new domain and start in the business again. But if you do it the same way, the same thing's going to happen.
Yeah.
Google's point in making you, how shall I say, suffer this way, and they are a little bit. This is a little bit of a punishment. It's so you won't do it again.
Yeah.
It costs Google a lot of money to
build this, but at the same time, when they're trying to build in, a really good internet and a better place for everyone to search.
That's right.
And get rid of all the spammy affiliate sites.
Well put. Well put. And, all the button pushing sites where you can, generate 6 million pages at the push of a button. Google doesn't need those. They take a huge amount of electricity, crawling, complicate Google's, computations along the way.
Yeah.
It's just simply not worth it to Google.
I 100% agree.
So that's what's happening. But I think webmasters who've gotten hit really need to focus on building an excellent, superb, extra special site.
Yeah.
If your skill was in button pushing and generating masses of, spun content,
yep,
you probably need a new business model. I mean, you really should get into something else. If you really were into your subject, you cared about it, you have a site that, went through some unfortunate link building periods, then I think it's worth doing disavow. And
I agree.
There are some free, I'll make a commercial plug here, on Webmaster World, where I co-moderate in the Google forum. There are some free tools in beta.
Yeah.
Jim Boykin has developed some, how shall I say, Penguin backlink identification tools.
Yeah.
We have some excellent,
lots of very great tools. And where can you find those at?
Webmaster World.
Okay.
Any page up on the left, it says in very tiny type right now, it says free tools. You go to the beta of the Penguin Disavowed tool. You look at all of Jim's videos. Okay. Cool. You also, 2 other tips. You Google Webmaster Tools is primarily where Google says you can find these backlinks. But you can also download a list sorted by date. And that is particularly for identifying links that were built by a particular link builder during a period of time. That's a very handy thing to have. Download those. Those are sometimes fresher, sometimes more obscure than the ones listed in Webmaster Tools. And those are the lists I'd work after.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for your time. Again, John Rampton with Search Engine Journal and Bob Charlton. Charlton. Apologize. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
And again, if you have any questions or anything like this for us or for Bob, mention them in the comments below and we'll try and get back to you. Thanks.